Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now this is day one of New York Comic Con. I've had to leave a little bit earlier, but that's just because I've not eaten for about, I think about 8 hours now, and I'm pretty darn exhausted, but at the same time really excited. There's so much stuff, a lot of queuing, and that's one big downside is, and we're going to be talking about day one, including Marvel's Realm of Champions. I nearly got that mixed up, and I was actually with somebody in queues with Storm Chaser, Terrence. Hello, if you're watching. And constantly, you say Realm of Legends, but it's not. It's Realm of Champions. Marvel's Marvel Kabam, well, Kabam's new game for Marvel. If I can get my words out. So yeah, let's have a quick look at what's going on with that. So I will welcome you to go to the link in the description, which will take you to this live stream, of the live stream playback of the Realm of Champions exclusive reveal. Now, I know that a lot of people have aired some kind of frustrations, and I want to kind of go over a few of them. From the conversations that I've had from some of the Kabam dev team, is that I know some people will be thinking that Marvel Contest of Champions focus from Kabam has been a lot less based on this new game. Now, I do like the whole kind of build and the whole kind of story arc and some other stuff from what I know so far about Realm of Champions, which seems to be a continuation but also exist in the same universe as Marvel Contest of Champions. If you've seen the image posted onto Twitter, if I get enough time, I will post it over the top of me speaking now. It will give you an idea that we have these different types of realms, or these kind of multiverses, or these kind of different worlds. And the fact is, people I reckon will get a little bit funny at the fact of looking, okay, Doctor Strange is a female, and then we've got a female version of Black Panther, which is probably going to be a Shuri version. There's a lot to take in and a lot to talk about. So one of the main things is that as we see with Iron Man here, he's, well, not there. He could be dead, but I think is, from what I gather, this is sort of in the future but sort of isn't, so this could be multiversal travel. The one thing that's pretty exciting is those people there that we just saw, those 6 or 7 different types of characters, are kind of heads of their different respective worlds, but no information about the game has been put out today. This will probably be put out later on. I would probably say, going to my notes, I think comparisons could be drawn. What I believe it to be is like Avengers Assemble. I think it's called Avengers Assemble. Marvel, oh, that's it. Alliance, Avengers Alliance, where you've got like the 3v3, you then pick something to attack and you attack. With a lot of games like Raid Shadow Legends, like Summoner War, like a few other titles as well, popularity will definitely shift the type of game being produced away from the live action PvP, which isn't exactly the most consistent at times. And with this new type of game, we're going to see something that is very much more exciting. From, again, my conversations about this game, it is obviously going to be a mobile game. It doesn't really seem to be that it's a mobile game based on what we've kind of hear and see here. But the fact is, yeah, it's definitely going to be a mobile game. I am very excited for this. It comes out in 2020. Will it be something that I'll be doing some kind of Marvel Realm of Champions news? More than likely. It's got a better name than MCOC. It's MROC, which is cool. I mean, the name is taking aspects of Realm, obviously Realm of Legends, and I'm taking my glasses off because my eyes getting a bit tired. Like, obviously, it's amazing speaking to so many people, and you know, shaking hands with so many MCC YouTubers was nice because I think some of them may have had animosity towards me, but seems to have it's not there, so it's good. But also, Legacy's chair, I tried to auction off Legacy's chair whilst he was trying to sit around on it, but yeah. The boss rush as well, that's something that's going on at the moment. Live stream should be up, I think, now. I couldn't really stick around, honestly, just I'm really hungry, so exhausted. As soon as I finish recording this video, I've then got to shoot out, but anyway, that's enough about me. I mean, some people care, some people don't, but we all know. It took hours to queue up to even get a choice of house. That's something you do, is when you go to the Kabam booth, you kind of stand around for an hour and a bit, and then you get in, and then it's a case of like, hey, lag, you know, it says lag, it's latency and connection issues trying to get into that little booth. But in all seriousness, you go in, You learn a little bit about the game and the different types of houses, which is really cool. Now, I've chosen Temple of Vishanti, and the reason I've chosen that is because I like the way they've turned Doctor Strange into the what is it? I should know. It's Ancient One. God, it's been one of those days. It's just long-winded days. They've got like a steampunk version of Spider-Man, and there's a lot of kind of like tapping into tech. As Gabe even said, I briefly spoke to Gabe, and he just kind of said that, you know, you'll really like this, and I'm really excited to learn a lot more. But anyway, sorry, I've gone off a tangent, but to mention the fact that I know some players have kind of said on Twitter, and just kind of response from this is that Kabam are going, right, well, we need to focus our attention on another game. When I spoke to Kabam Thel, he said that Thel has been recently in the Kabam team, but as well as being, I think, one of the most transparent and honest ones. Even coming to live streams and kind of like actually saying, look, this is what's going down at the moment. A few of them said that there is going to be a new set of team within Kabam. It's not a case that they're taking away. They've actually added more members of staff to try and make this a thing. I just hope, and this is the thing, again, I share with you, I hope that Kabam spend as much time on this as they will with Marvel Contest of Champions. We want consistencies. We want champions being addressed for buffs. Magneto is a champion as well that a lot of players want to see buffed in the future. And will we see this as a consistency with another game that they're trying to push? I don't know. I think they've been working on this for a while. So it's hopefully going to be a positive working environment between both games, and we get the love for not just MCOC but this other game as well. But with MCOC being the main game, I hope that is a case they focus more on that once the build is done, whenever it's done. It could be done by like now. I just don't know. Now, if I get enough time and if things actually turn out well, I'll be hopefully putting over the top of this, or maybe as we go out, some other kind of clips that I got. It was pretty cool to see the amount of effort that went into taking down Elsa Bloodstone. I know a lot of people, and I don't know if I really condone this. I don't know if it's the most exciting thing. People were just going and doing the Elsa Bloodstone fight, and then coming out again, queuing up, and then doing the fight again. And it's just like, I understand people want to do that, but it's like, New York Comic Con is meant to be for so many other things rather than just staying at the MCOC booth constantly playing. It's lovely to meet you all, but at the same time, you need to experience this stuff. I'm definitely going to experience as much as possible. And I think there's a few people that have indeed done that rather than just staying in the same spot the entire time. I think that I didn't really do too well. That's one thing, is I pretty much sucked with that. I've not had enough training on Elsa Bloodstone. Sunspot was the most recommended champion to take down that particular character. And unfortunately, I'm just like out of practice with it, and need to get a bit of practice against that champion, and understanding it SP1, and also just choosing champions. People were choosing to go against Elsa Bloodstone with Archangel, as well as Sunspot. I think even some people said Domino. And also we had a secondary fight, which is the Ultron fight. You do the Ultron fight first to then get into the Elsa Bloodstone fight. The Ultron fight is a lot more easier, and you can use champions like Medusa and Hyperion. I know a lot of people were using that, and I may change it up with what I take in and go against Elsa Bloodstone tomorrow. But it's just the queues. I think that's one of the downsides. It's like, I understand that people want to keep going in to get tickets to then spin the wheel, but it's just, yeah, I'm just not one for. I mean, I'm British, so I should be used to queues, but at the end of the day, not much of a big fan of that. If I can find footage, I will put it over the top of this video whilst I'm doing the edit. But yeah, that really has been the full ins and outs of the different guilds, the different houses of this new Marvel game. I will give you more information as and when I know more stuff. I'm recording loads of things as well, so look out for that. I hope you're having a nice day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.
Another raffle ticket. I've got half a raffle ticket. Oh! I didn't see it. I bring spinner, man. I bring spinner. Thank you very much. Pass that over. Take care.
Spin a wheel and then you get something.
Oh yeah, 5-star mate, I'll definitely take that one.